Hello, this is Neville Buchanan with today's daily devotional from the Summer Church of Christ in Cold Spring, Kentucky. Today we're looking at Psalm 139, verses 13 through 18. And God is saying, I love you because. When we look at the text, we see that there's a lot of words that seem to be central. The word wonderful, formed, substance, just some of the more important words. When we look at the commentary on the text from the Bible Knowledge Commentary, you can pause the video and read some of these different thoughts. You get some of the underlying information, and there's the reference to the Bible Knowledge Commentary. The Bible Outline Commentary puts this as his omniscience or omnipotence. We've looked at his omniscience and his the fact that he's all present and all-knowing, and now we look at the fact that he's all-powerful. David's reign, David's request. From this I have the following outline. God says, I love you because I produced you, I planned you, I penciled you in, and I pondered you. And then breaking this outline up into the verses. First of all, I produced you and arranged your body within the womb. Verses 13 through 15. For you formed my inward parts, you knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, my soul knows it very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. You can think of a new mom and dad and how proud they are of this little baby, and how they think they're so clever that they've produced such a beautiful baby that maybe they think they can have another one and yet another one. But all the while, no matter how much a mom and a dad believes they create a child, it is God who creates that child. And no matter how much a mom and dad may say, I love you because you are from us, you are from our DNA, God can say, you're definitely from me because I made you. And I've known you from every part. In fact, I not only produced you, I even planned each day of your life before you were born. I penciled in your every day in my book. And so verse 16 says, your eyes saw my unformed substance. In your book were written, every one of them, the days that were formed for me, when as yet there was none of them. You might wonder about verse 16 and say, your eyes saw my unformed substance, and wonder what that means. Unformed substance, is that referring to the birth process? And you realize, no, it's got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with the days that David would yet live, as at this moment he hadn't lived even one before his birth, yet God had written every one of his days before, days that were formed for him. God had already formed David's days for him. And so David concludes, when as yet there were none of them. And so not only can we see that God produced or created David, not only did God plan or pencil him, but God spent a lot of time thinking about David, pondering on him. In fact, David says, I ponder wonderful and innumerable thoughts about you constantly. So verse 17 and 18 concludes, how precious to me are your thoughts, O God. How vast is the sum of them. If I would count them, they are more than the sand. I awake, and I'm still with you. In other words, even when David was sleeping, God was still awake and taking care of David and thinking about David and thinking good thoughts about David. And so too, folks, no matter where you are, no matter how hard your life is, no matter if you don't know who your mom and your dad are, God has always known you. No matter how tough your life is, God has always been there for you. And so God says, I love you because. God bless you as you walk in the way today, knowing that God will always love you.